Welcome to ACMA. If you've driven by our new campus, or seen a performance, a concert, or an open mic night, if you've seen an art show, or maybe just some of our students' art online, you may be curious about what this little art school is all about. Just over 700 students attend ACMA, drawing from all corners of the Beaverton School District. Students are on an A-B schedule with 4 classes each day. These classes share the same standards as classes across our district. We just tend to take a more artistic approach in how we meet them. A dozen buses bring our students to campus early. School begins at 7:30, and the buses arrive earlier than that. We end the school day at 2:05. I mentioned that new campus, and it's fantastic, but no building defines us. We enjoy the amazing facilities, the studios, the performance spaces, the new classrooms, and technology, but at our core we are creative, kind, and filled with imagination, and that can happen anywhere. As a 6th through 12th grade school, we often get asked if middle school students and high schoolers have classes together. For 6th grade, not much. And for core classes, students are mostly divided by grade level. For some of the others, particularly arts electives, we see some mixed grade classes. So, 6 through 12 together? Yes. And it's awesome. We see ACMA as a 7-year-long adventure. Many of our students arrive as 11-year-olds, just like Hogwarts, and stay through graduation. We get to know students, and students get to know staff and peers over those 7 years. Most of our teachers teach both middle and high school, and that familiarity can be fantastic. Heck, you wouldn't stop reading Harry Potter after Prisoner of Azkaban. Behind the scenes, ACMA is a very busy place. If you only know us from performances or art shows, you may not understand just how much happens before the curtain goes up. Weeks, months, and years go into the craft of our most polished performances and finished artwork. That said, students who come to ACMA have some opportunities to get involved and get on stage right away. Every month we host an open mic night, open to 6th through 12th grade ACMA students. Students can participate in student government or have their voice heard in student forums. And while there's a lot of hard work between the dream of performance and the performance itself, we're here to support students along the way. That path toward graduation leads through the classrooms as well as the studio, and we have a full array of core classes: English, history, science, and math, and world languages for our high school students, all levels of Spanish and French. Descriptions of all these can be found on our website, on the Forecasting tab near Counseling. It's here that you can also see descriptions of our electives, including a robust offering of theater courses, several levels of dance from introductory to our pre-professional dance company, Dance West, jazz, orchestra, and choral music at a variety of levels, 2D and 3D art. The variety of art classes at ACMA is something we're proud of, and that we're able to offer classes from painting to printmaking, sculpture to book arts is something we like to talk about. We also have photography, and one of the only actual dark rooms around, design, and art history classes. And not to leave communication out of the mix, it is in the name of our school after all, we have a full slate of creative writing classes. We publish an anthology and an arts magazine every year. We have a strong film program and growing animation department, and no matter the course, the arts are placed at the core of all we do. This isn't to say that academic life is easy. It's not. But we do our best to bring a creative approach to all we do, because students should be academically and artistically prepared for college or a career, and able to laugh too. At ACMA, we embrace the unexpected and always do our best to make time to play, laugh, and allow ourselves to be silly. We live in stressful times, and while we take education seriously, it sometimes helps not to take ourselves so seriously. So you know that if you were to give an ACMA student one of those old art tests, you might get something back that didn't just copy a drawing of a pirate. That said, students who thrive at ACMA don't have to show up in costume. We see that most simply come here because of a deep connection to the arts, a willingness to embrace a challenge, and an ability to work hard. And yes, I pulled this photo from before the pandemic. It's from a trip to Ashland to the Shakespeare Festival. I just wanted you to see some real live ACMA smiles. Now, I've done my best not to read you slides in this presentation, but this one is worth reading. It's our mission statement, and it goes like this. Arts and Communication Magnet Academy's innovative educational community engages all students and staff in achieving academic and artistic excellence. We ignite the human need to create and question by honoring both the unique characteristics and the interdependence of all disciplines of study, while weaving a rich, collaborative tapestry of experience. If that sounds a little corny, that's okay. Sometimes we're a little corny. But the truth is that we believe it. And students and staff who call ACMA home are okay with the purple prose like weaving a rich, collaborative tapestry of experience. We do that weaving together every day. And what does that weaving look like? Well, it's a little different than you'd see at a comprehensive school. We don't have a football team or any sports at ACMA, though students can and do play athletics at boundary schools. We have a fantastic homecoming, but it's not centered around athletics. We have advanced placement classes and lots of subjects, but as a small school, just don't have the numbers to allow every AP class you might see at a school of 2,000 plus. We're not a neighborhood school. We draw students from attendance areas of every comprehensive high school in Beaverton. We see this as a plus, a great opportunity for students to meet peers who share their love of art, even if they live on the other side of town. We're not a comprehensive school, but we do what we do well. And what you'll find at ACMA is students who are curious, creative, and kind. We have high expectations and open minds, and we strive to create and maintain a welcoming environment for every student. I know there's a lot of information, and I know it's still not everything. As you think about this decision of where you might want to go to school, I'd encourage you to find out all you can and engage in honest conversations as a family. Students, speak your mind. This is your education. Parents, share your perspective. These are your kids. And as much as all that, listen to each other. You can get lots more information from ACMA's website. You might even visit our Facebook page. We're proud of what we do here, and we do our best to celebrate that work and play publicly and often. I think that as you visit us online, you can get a sense of who we are and how we do what we do. Because the purpose of this info night, such as it is to help you make the best decision for you. We know that ACMA is perfect for some students, and Cedar Park is perfect for some students. Sunset is perfect for some students. Beaverton, Mountain View, Conestoga, and ISB are each perfect for some students. It's not about getting you here. It's about you finding where you will be home. So I'm going to invite all my prospective ACMA students to take out an imaginary pencil, hold it in the air, and tick off the statements that feel true to you. I love to read and I love to write. I'm not afraid of working hard. I love being around different and interesting people. I want to try new things, even difficult things. The idea of exploring subjects deeply is exciting to me. I'm nice. He hasn't mentioned art yet. It's coming. The arts define me and have always been an important part of my learning and my understanding of the world. Making art matters more than where I make art. If that's you, fantastic. If it's not, that's perfectly okay too. And now is the time to be really honest about whether ACMA sounds like the place you'd like to call your educational home. We want you to be happy, supported, and in the right place. It's a conversation worth having as a family. And if ACMA is it, well, we encourage you to apply. We bring in one half of our new students through lottery, and then the other half through what's called second consideration. What this means is you can submit your application now and any time before the window closes on December 10th. The district will conduct the lottery and inform us and you of who gets in during this randomized first round. If you do, great. If not, don't worry. Once we know the outcome of the lottery, we invite every student who applied but is not yet in to come to second consideration. It's at this time that students share a bit about their chosen art pathway: dance, film, art, music, meet with a teacher, and share their interest in attending ACMA. We need second consideration applications no later than January 10th. I want to thank all of you for joining me for this short introduction to ACMA. I encourage you to learn more, be kind, and make art.